Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you know the drill. Mumbai Indian fans from all over the world. Kasakai Palta, and I'm your host with the most, Chinmay Sharma, aka Scuba Chino, and welcome back to the home of the five-time champions. Welcome back to MI Live. Guys, this is the first time in the history of MI where I can very confidently say that I can put my legs up like this, even though it's halfway through the season, and have a great time. I'll tell you why. Because, unfortunately, we're out of contention. Yeah. But, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. We can now be the party spoilers for other teams.
Yeah.
Right? So let's enjoy that and enjoy what MI has to offer.
And I feel let's take it positively. Ki, yes, we're out of contention. But also, हम लोग के पास एक आधा season है to figure out a perfect playing 11 for the next season.
Have you figured it out?
I'm tired. थक गए हो बोल के कि अर्जुन को खिलाओ.
Oh my God! The actor Kunal has finally come out.
I तो think ये, आगे के जितने भी 6-7 मैचेस बचे हैं, मुझे तो लगता है कि एक टाइम तो कुणाल की लोगों ने सुननी है कि नहीं, आज अर्जुन तेंदुलकर खेलेगा. कितना मतलब क्या लग रहा है? हाँ ना.
I see a lot of comments where people are saying Arjun playing or not. XOXOXO करके एक account है यहाँ पर on YouTube is constantly asking. There's A Prakash was asking about the same thing.
तो बताओ ना पलटन, आप लोग बताओ आज खेलना चाहिए कि नहीं, और अगर खेलना चाहिए, what I want to hear is there's no one who's going to say that आज मत खिलाओ अर्जुन तेंदुलकर को, because all of us want him to play.
Correct.
What I want to hear from you, because I spoke to my co-host and they had some very interesting insights. Where do you want to see him bat? Because he is a bowling all-rounder who can bat, and more importantly. Oh my God, who will he replace? Because this is a tough question, right? We've had our middle order who's been performing, our stalwarts, unfortunately. I don't know if you can call Ishan Kishan a stalwart yet, but he becomes a senior automatically now just because the youngsters our team has got now.
I like how youngsters का ये barrier कम होते जा रहे हैं. Like earlier 22 वो young, अभी तो under 19, under 8, मतलब कितने से बच्चे we just expect them to perform really great and they're doing really well.
But the standard of cricket is improving so much, with so many leagues coming across. You have under 19. Now individually, if you see, you have in Mumbai itself, you have the under 25, you have the Kuch Bihar, you have the Vijay Merchant. So there's so
tell
many.
Me, what you just said, the Kuch Bihar and the Vijay Merchant,
exactly.
These are tournaments?
Under 16.
Okay.
So it's the under 16, then you move to the under 19.
So Giles and Harris is what then?
So Giles and Harris is under 16 in Mumbai.
I'll play that.
Exactly.
under
16, and then after that, the best of best are selected, which form Team Mumbai.
Okay.
And from there, they go on to play the under 16 Vijay Hazare, the Vijay Merchant, then after the Ranji Trophy. So step by step.
So what is the level just before Ranji then? But I'm sorry I'm digressing, but this is interesting stuff. And like I said, today we can enjoy, talk about cricket. Guys, also, you guys are lucky enough, all of us are lucky to have Binaisha, who knows everything about everything. So I want you all to tell me आज कि आप लोगों को किस बात में चर्चा करना है, किस बारे में बात करना है, और हम हैं इधर बैठे उसी के लिए. तो आप बताओ मेरे को कमेंट में कि what do you want to talk about? Sorry, you were saying. So just below Ranji is which one?
You have the under 25.
Okay. That's what we won.
That's what we won, exactly.
We won.
So
Mumbai
the under
won.
25, and we've had some great talent coming out. Shams Mulani, who's been a left-arm orthodox. He's been brilliant for Mumbai. And so we have so many gems right now which need to be unearthed at this point of time. Yeah. And I'm sure, as time passes, the cricket will improve. The standard is going high. There's so much of talent you see upbeat coming up. So it's really nice to see so many cricketers coming up.
Yeah, in fact, Chino, you mentioned about, debate ke liye kuch points. I have a few. So one, Harshal Patle on YouTube jo bol raha hai ki Tim David deserves a chance.
I agree.
But kiske badle? Because are you really saying ki Pollard ke badle lao? Because he's ideally the hard-hitting powerhouse jo hum log baat kar rahe the.
Yes.
It's a tough call.
Bro, that is a...
Because,
man, Kunal. I mention Paltan, the couple of comments that even
Yeah.
he read before we were going, just the moment he went live, in fact, I
Yeah.
was giving my intro, I saw him smiling. I don't know, because we know that Pollard is creme de la creme. He is
Yeah.
Mumbai Indians. Unfortunately, a couple of comments that I saw that said he is past his prime. It's I don't know, because look, someone like Pollard, a lot of these West Indians who are so fit, man, it takes 2 bad seasons. Suddenly, like you've seen Chris Gayle do it till his like his 40s or late 30s at least, right? So, do you think he's past his prime, or do you think it's like I might think?
So I think मेरा main concern
retired
है.
from West Indies.
Yeah, मेरा concern वही है कि if he can suddenly retire from the international setup, I hope that doesn't happen with MI. एक तो heartbreak होगा वो अलग बात है, but then we need Pollard सिर्फ एक player, एक batsman नहीं है. He is an entire aura of the team. बहुत roles वो play करते हैं on the field as well. Be it sledging, that is also a part of it.
With the tape on his mouth.
Exactly. So I
he's
think replacing him would be a big task. It's a Herculean effort. तो उसके लिए हम लोग को एक proper transition process लगेगा. And I feel somewhere, we need to groom a player from right now. नहीं तो, what, the stuff that could
Do you
happen
think
with...
Fabian Allen is that player, or Tim?
Too early to guess. That's the thing. No one knew कि Pollard उस stature तक पहुंचेगा. The problem is you have to step up to Pollard's level and
Big shoes
replace
to fill,
him.
huh? UK 14, I think, is what he wears.
Massive.
I know we have to guess and think about that, but what we don't have to guess about is Rohit's age. It's his birthday today, in case you didn't know.
Yes.
So happy birthday, captain, my captain. Wish you all the best. And
Chinu, I'll tell you, like रात को 12 बजे से there were so many people. Since Paltan आप लोग उन्हें wish करते हो तो हमें भी tag करते हो Instagram पर.
Correct. How sweet.
14-15 mentions at night. मुझे लगा मेरा birthday. इतना mention करते जा रहे हैं. It's so sweet to see, and सब लोग ने बहुत अच्छे edits
When
बनाए
is your
थे.
birthday, by the way?
It's 10th February.
Guys, 10th Feb,
Wish.
27th Feb. Don't forget to wish her. I would have asked the girls, but they have left my side to go to the other end of the studio. Ladies, what are you girls up to again?
Rohit's birthday.
Love
So
it.
let's get to so many wishes pouring in for our captain. Ta-da! First up, we have Gautam Gambhir. Birthday greetings to the only batsman who's given me nightmares as a captain. Thankfully, I don't have to face him anymore.
I love Yuvraj Singh's picture here. Oh, look at Rohit Sharma there. He's so
look at
young.
Srishant, look at Yuvi, I mean, Munaf Patel also,
Yeah.
and Harbhajan.
He says, happy birthday, brother man. This is the time to get back to yourself and hit it out of the park like you always have. Sending you loads of love and good wishes on your special day.
Wow. Next up, we have Yuzi Chahal. He writes the love and respect for my Rohita Sharma will always be constant on and off the field. Found my Bade Bhai, wishing you lifetime of happiness, amazing games and good health. Happy birthday, Hitman.
Pawan Parhat says, special day for jersey number 45 with a tremendous clash between #MI Paltan and #HallaBol. Gifting you all the best wishes and luck and expecting a tod-fod innings and a win for Mumbai Indians. We are
That's so sweet.
wanting the same
I
thing.
know, that's really sweet. We have also Amit Mishra. Nothing explains Rohit Sharma better than the picture. Hardworking man with a positive attitude. This is hardly anything which he can't achieve. Happy birthday, Ro. Cheers. I mean, the wishes are outstanding.
Are
It's
we,
so much love. So let's
are we missing KL
Of course
Rahul
we
there? KL Rahul says, birthday greetings to the hitman, wishing you the best, Ro. Happy
of course-
birthday, Rohit Sharma.
I love how she's gone from Kid Rouse to Shukriya, guys.
Let's
Great.
wish together. Let's wish
Okay,
together.
3,
Okay.
2, 1.
Happy birthday, Rohit.
I think you have synchronized that.
अच्छा, नहीं हुआ क्या ठीक है?
I think you can do better. Partner, should we give them one more chance? I think we should, right? Guys, if we have the camera blocking them, I think they can do better. Come on,
3,
girls.
2, 1.
Happy birthday, Rohit.
Perfect.
That was the one. We got it. Thank you. I hope, Skip, you get to hear this and see this. And this is the vibe, right? The atmosphere is not tense, even though we've had a terrible season. But like Kunal very nicely mentioned, yeah, this is the season. We can go for broke.
Yeah.
Let's see the permutations, combination of
Yeah.
किसको ला सकते हैं, कहाँ बैटिंग करा सकते हैं.
We have
Maybe
literally-
your dream comes true. 𝑳𝑰𝑽𝑽 Brevis open शायद
Yeah,
कर ले
I
आज.
know.
क्या
There's
पता?
actually a comment over here जहाँ पर experiments of Yash on YouTube जो बोल रहा है 𝑳𝑰𝑽𝑽 Brevis open with Rohit because 𝑳𝑰𝑽𝑽
okay.
with Rohit opening
Rohit,
करेगा
correct,
instead of
correct,
Ishan
correct.
because DB power play का use करेगा और मार के खेलेगा and 1 down Surya, 2nd down Ishan. And अभी क्या हो रहा है ना फिलहाल
Rundowns, okay.
See, I would love, I personally want Ishan to open, but currently वो form में नहीं है, he's not in good touch. तो ईशान जैसे कि विकेट जा रही है, उसकी वजह से रोहित is also trying to attack. Rohit is ideally someone who should survive the power play and middle overs में smash करो.
Because I think Ishan's form somewhere down the line is impacting Rohit, you know, the power hitting player. So possibly if he can't rotate that strike, why not have him down at number 3, number 4?
And that's
because we've done it before. We've done it before. We've had Anmol Preet at you know opening the innings earlier, where they give you the good set, you know, the initial runs coming in quickly.
I just sorry to cut you off. Would you be fine? And I know it's a tough call, and right? And guys, like I keep saying, we're fans, just like you. So we're not the paid experts who have to make the decision. So this is just our point of view. So take it like that. But Vinayasha, coming back to you, it's a very interesting point that you said. If it's not working, change it up. But would you be okay with someone as inexperienced as 𝑳𝑰𝑽𝑬 opening? Or do you just think it's anyways not working out, might as well try something new?
See, Chino, I think I'm ready to take the chance at this point of time because I've seen how 𝑳𝑰𝑽𝑬 has played in the under-19.
Right.
You know, if he bats up, he bats really well. If he give us good 30-40 runs up the order, you know, we have that good 50-60 runs in the power play. Then the pressure starts decreasing slightly lesser.
And then you think Ishan can come in and
just
go
play his
ballistic.
natural game, you know, just enjoy, have fun.
Patan, do you agree with Vinayasha? I'm going to let you finish. I keep interrupting because I'm so excited. Let us know if you think Vinayasha is right, because I think I was slightly of a different opinion, but just through the conversation I kind of figured that yes, अगर नहीं चल रहा है, try something new. What will happen? 8 का 9 हार जाएंगे, 10 हार जाएंगे, लेकिन when we come back next season, we might have, and that's the thing, right? This is why I love discussing with all of you. Is everyone comes with a different point of view. I might not agree with you every time, but I learn, right? So when you say this, I still think that maybe not sending him up the order might be a little sneaky, but नहीं चल रहा है तो try कर लो यार.
Try करने में
we are, you know, waiting for like 6 matches. अभी 6 matches है तो अभी वैसे भी हम बैठ के तो कुछ करने नहीं वाले. So might as well try. Not for this season, but next season के लिए काम आ जाएगा यार.
In fact, that's the beauty of Ishan as well, कि वो किसी भी position में fit हो सकता है.
Exactly.
Which is one of the reason why we actually
the
have
way how you said it exactly. You said it like thinking today.
Take the side.
So yeah, तो उसलिए वो किसी भी position में भी आ सकता है. And that would be a great one.
लेकिन रुको यार, सब लोग कुछ भूल रहे हैं. सब लोग कुछ भूल रहे हैं. मैं वापस बोलूंगा, मैं बोलना बंद नहीं करूंगा कि अगर आज मुंबई जीता, अगर आज मुंबई इंडियंस ने जीत को हासिल कर ली, तो आपके स्क्रीन के जो नीचे है ना, मैं उधर जाऊंगा और महाराष्ट्र में जो भी 16 डेस्टिनेशन है ना, मैं हर जगह जाऊंगा, मैं हर जगह फ्रेंच फ्राइज खाऊंगा. लेकिन प्लीज भगवान के लिए मुंबई इंडियंस आज हमें थोड़ा और खुश कर दो. I know you guys have barely ever disappointed us, but guys, I would request you also to come join us whenever. We can't go an entire season without winning. Okay, I'm telling you. Okay, as a fan, as a lover of this franchise, we're not going to go the entire season. कभी ना कभी तो आएगा. That day we're going to go ballistic.
अपना time आएगा.
अपना time आएगा.
I love the way how Chinu was like, यार full मतलब Bollywood ही घुसा दिया था Chinu में. Chinu
I think combination इधर बढ़ गया अभी कि acting कौन better कर रहा है.
In fact, there's actually people reminding us कि यार रोहित का birthday आज है, कल 𝑳𝑰𝑽𝑬 का भी था. People spamming comments यार उसको भी wish करो.
Man, you put up something yesterday.
मैं खुद का promote कर रहा था कि मैंने interview लिया उसका. But on my Instagram there was a post about 𝑳𝑰𝑽𝑬 and me having a discussion. So obviously it was his birthday as well, and he's a great talent.
Amazing. And speaking of great talent, this is exactly what our entire franchise has, from the support staff to all the players. And let's have a look at how they were preparing for a big game. I mean, every game is a big game now, but let's see how they were preparing. All right. Oh, wow. It's Robin Singh in front of the camera today. I love how everyone gets a chance. But I had a chance to look at this press conference. I think even MI went live for a little bit. Very interesting to see his inputs. I'm sure you can read the subtitles of what he's saying. It's lovely to see how a team can pick themselves up. And then, of course, to something sweet. Always good to have a birthday. And 𝑳𝑰𝑽𝑬, what did he turn, like 12? He looks like he's turned 12. I'm sure he's older than that. But man, I'm sure he's going to get some cake on his face. Who do you think it's going to be? Tilak, right?
Where is his bromance brother?
Yeah, वो तिलक आ रहा है. विनायशा ने पूछा आज यार कुछ और भी मांग लो विनायशा. Ask for MI to win, no? Big man Paulie staying away from the cake. He's been hitting the gym hard.
I'm wondering, you know, what is going on in his mind? What is he thinking कि मैं किसी के साथ prank खेलूं या केक दबाऊं किसी के मुंह पे?
Yes, I think it's an IP. I think a lot of these foreign players who come in, don't know this cake smash. It's not a big thing abroad.
नई रीत है हमारे पास.
अब रीत.
बट अभी ना हमारे लीग गेम्स में अभी हम मुंबई क्रिकेट में बोलते हैं कि अगर केक है ना तो खाना पड़ेगा. प्लीज वेस्ट मत करो, खाना पड़ेगा.
You know, really interested, Vinaysh, on that note to see, because it was also Rohit Sharma's birthday, and I'm sure there will be some footage of that available as well. To see nobody touches the captain's face. We've seen, but the Dhoni के शक्ल पे कभी ना कभी आया है. We've seen the slightly older player. We've seen Suresh Raina can do it. I would love to see from this team of extremely young cricketers. जब भी वो पैकेज आता है, I would love to see कि किसी, I don't think so. आप लोगों को लगता है पलटन?
I don't think. I think Sky might have run it. Like Sky. थोड़ी सी हिम्मत
I
हुई
don't
होगी
think
ऐसी
so.
लगा.
I don't think so. I don't
इतना
think
respect.
so.
Yeah, because you know you've met Sky a bunch of times, interacted with him personally. I mean, जितना भी मस्ती है उसके अंदर, I think he's a very respectful human being.
He's one of the most, you know, I think तूने दिल की बात ले ली. Actually speaking, because he's one of the most respectful and one of the most respected players. Like even when you just pass by him, he'll get up, he'll greet you, he'll meet you. You know, just the way it's just him. You know, Sky being him.
Wow.
But at the same time, when the match is going on, full focus is only on the match. So that's Sky for you.
Yeah, and unfortunately we had an injury in the team. But you know what they say, right? An injury for one means an opportunity for someone else. And a young Kumar got his chance today. Are you guys excited again? I don't see him playing. We've seen the likes of Arjun Tendulkar missing out. We never know though. We never know. There's
he might get a chance. I think that's the.
That's what I
don't know. Maybe not. I would be very surprised if he does though. But again, I've been proved wrong before. But what I can guarantee you is the team welcomed him. So did the coach Mahila. And I keep saying, don't trust me. Have a look yourself, guys.
As you all know, Arshad is injured last week, so it's unfortunate, but he's going to be with us through the season, doing his rehab and getting through that. So we batted Kumar Karthikeyan. Everyone knows that he's worked really hard with us, and it's a great opportunity for him. This is what it's all about, you know, you see the talent and all that, and then comes here, do the hard work, and you get your opportunity. All the very best. Good luck with the rest of the season, and well done. All right?
स्पीच दे दे स्पीच बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है आके टीम में थोड़ा सा अलग फील हो रहा है पहले वहाँ पे था अभी यहाँ पे हूँ
I think just looking at his smile and confidence, I don't know why I think he's going to play now. I just
he's
look
good
at it.
find, you know.
Yeah, he's a spinner,
a left
right?
arm spin, and he's made his debut for MP against, you know, he's played in the Ranji, he's played in the Vijay Hazare, he's played in the Saeed Mushtaq Ali. I love that expression.
I love it. I think she's literally, even though she looks the youngest, I think she's the mom of the group.
Like
Something you guys should know about Vinaysh. I'll tell you quickly. After I tell you what happened in the toss, MI has won the toss. And what are they doing first? What are they doing, ladies and gentlemen? We are bowling first. But what I was telling you about Vinaysh is, I think the moment we entered the studio, and a lot of you guys keep DMing me saying, what happens and what you all do the entire day. I'll tell you what, it just feels like there's a blanket over all of us when she's there. How are you feeling today? Khana khaya kya? How was your night last night?
We did discuss about solar eclipse or something today.
When you go to do your makeup, there's some. Also, I love what you've done to your hair, by the way, today. It's amazing.
Thank you.
I think these girls generally do light up. हम लोग ऐसे जो भी करके आ जाते हैं, फिर मेरे बाल पे कुछ मजाक बनते हैं, सफेद है, ये है, वो है. But the girls really light up the studio. I absolutely love it. What are you talking about the solar eclipse? Please
so today is the solar eclipse, and it's the Mercury retrograde also, if I'm not mistaken. On that, I just read it up, so there's something good. Let's see if it really has that luck on our MI team today.
Mercury retrograde is upon us. I couldn't even say that entire sentence.
Oh, God.
But man, I'm super excited. We're inching closer to live action. Kunal, what segment is coming up, bro?
It's called Kasakai Paltan.
You guys know what this segment means. It means they're going to be fans. Charche hone wale hain. So why do you want to see this face with white hair? Let's get the fans on quickly, na? Alright guys, how's it going? We've got 3 lads in the house. good to see all of you all, and good to see the MI side of the screen still semi-smiling. I love that. Horrible season in terms of performances, but I think a great season in terms of finding young talent, young prospects. Parth, I hope your mic is on because I'm going to start off with you, buddy. First of all, there, good man. That's the smile I was trying to dig out of you, man. Parth, first of all, welcome to the show, buddy. For you,
Oh, it's not.
Oh, there you go.
tell me, Parth, between Dewald and Tilak, the two youngest prospects, who is your best new find of the season?
I will go with Tilak Verma. I mean, Dewald Brevis, we all saw it in the Under-19 World Cup, what he is capable of. But Tilak Verma's performances were unnoticed in the domestic circuit as well, and we had huge hopes with how Tilak Verma is going to perform. Seeing, our middle order was a little bit weak when Hardik Pandya is not there, Kunal Pandya is not there, and the results are seen. Tilak Verma is our leading run scorer, so the stats say it all. Tilak Verma is the bigger find for me as compared to Dewald Brevis, but Dewald Brevis has also been outstanding for us.
Unfortunately, he's not playing today, man.
Instead of Dewald, Tim David is in, which is kind of a positive because he's also a great player. But Dewald मुझे चाहिए था for the long run because he was the kid who was really doing well. I think थोड़ा temperament की ज़रूरत है.
We were actually discussing about Dewald, opening.
Yeah.
But अभी मतलब.
But anyway, Gaurang, आप बताओ, are you happy with the changes? Gaurang, आप खुश हो? Tim David आ गए. Please unmute yourself.
एक तो होता है हमेशा.
अरे मैं बड़ी खुश हूँ यार.
Yes, Gaurang.
Okay,
unfortunately, we still can't hear you. Kabir, welcome, buddy. I think that pink T-shirt says it all. Good to have you back again, man. Mate, first of all, do you think, in your opinion, let's switch the conversation to your team now. This is something I believe is right now just based on sheer form. Joss Butler is the most destructive T20 batsman in the world. Do you agree? And if not, who else would you put instead of him at number one?
For sure. I mean, I agree. I think right now, in this form, of course I agree. He's unparalleled right now.
Yeah.
But if I had to match him with someone, I would say Rohit Sharma at a point. He used to be somewhere up there. Right now, after this match, I hope he gets back his form. But this match में वापस Butler का देखना है.
Good bro, what's your favorite thing about Rohit Sharma? Obviously it's his birthday. So Kabir, as an RR fan, tell me what's your favorite thing about Rohit?
I feel like he's the calmest, the coolest person in the team. Always. Yeah. Any team he's in, he just lights up the dressing room. That's what we hear about him as well. Yeah. He's really respected amongst the youngsters. वो मतलब सबका मूड एकदम अच्छा कर देता है. देखते भी हैं फील्ड पे हंसी मजाक करते रहते हैं. Captaincy skills are obviously amazing and everything is top class.
Absolutely. 2017 का मुझे अभी भी मोमेंट याद है जब हम लोग की बैटिंग ऑर्डर was collapsing in the first innings, the final, and तभी Rohit Sharma was just in the dugout, just sleeping, taking a nap, and but then talking about his captaincy at the same time, like you mentioned.
Correct.
We won it with brilliant captaincy. जिस तरीके से overs उसने utilize करा दिया, last में main bowlers रखा. It was really smart from him.
Yeah, and I've always maintained that I'm a horrible singer. So instead of me singing "Tum Jio," I'll stop. Let's just see how the player celebrated his birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, oh, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
See, this is why we get the professional to do the singing and the professional to do the hosting. You know what I loved in that video is बेचारा उनड़का जो तरसती हुई आंखों से केक देख रहा था, and Milord ये नाइंसाफी है because I love how Rohit Sharma got a couple of cakes for being the captain. And then Dewald को एक दिया, बेचारा वो भी आधा उसको शक्ल पे पोत दिया सब लोग ने. And his bromance.
मुझे लगा कि यार Sky will do that, but Sky ने नहीं किया, तो मैं ऐसी थी कि यार.
This is why our in-house expert. No one touched cake on his face, right? And didn't see the entire video because I was just staring at
It's
Jaidev,
about,
staring at
the
the cake.
love, the respect you have for your senior captain, and, you imbibe by that, you don't go and put cake on someone, of that stature at that point of time, because you respect him
Very
for
interesting,
who
man.
he
because
is.
We've seen the Yuvrajes getting
Yeah.
splattered. We've seen the Dhonis getting
Dhonis
splattered with
getting
cake.
splattered.
It's good to see that this. I think also this team is much younger, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So having a 19-year-old potowing cake on a skipper who's done everything for club and country
Correct.
might be a bit out of place.
Chino, there's this very nice comment from Harshit on Twitter. He says, "You believe in karma.
Okay.
I believe in Sharma.
Whoa.
I'm stronger.
Very
I'm
nice.
45."
Talk about me? Because I believe in Sharma as well, guys.
Also, we have a
इसलिए मैंने
comment.
बोला.
Also, we have a comment here. Ankit Sharma on Twitter says
Sharma.
that happy birthday to the one who has inspired his young generation to never give up. A legend, a leader, one of a goat. We always believe in you, champ. Happy birthday, captain.
How
Wow.
sweet, yeah, how sweet. And I don't think there's any other franchise, at least in the IPL. And I know all the fans love their club and the franchise, but I just love the fact that after a position that we've put ourselves into, there's so much love, like there's so much support. Every team has its bunch of bad apples who like to talk nonsense, but I love that out of 10 comments that you guys are reading, at least 6 of them or 7 of them, 8 of them are
Absolutely.
positive,
Yeah.
blue hearts, love.
Yeah.
So, and I know I sound like a broken recorder, but I can't say this enough. That you guys are honestly the best, man, and this is why we try to entertain you as much as we can, regardless of how we do. Sometimes we don't know anything what we need to say after a game gets over, because we ourselves are fans. We need to remember that we're not professionals. We come here and we feel the heat just like you. अगर आप घर बैठ के बोल रहे हो क्या कर रहा है यार तू, X player, Y player, हम भी बैठ के यही करते हैं. But in the moment it goes 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. I don't know what to say. So Kunal, out of all these games, let's rewind this season. I know you love to construct and criticize very very productively.
Yeah.
The worst loss for you this season has to be Chennai, right?
Yeah, because we were very close. I feel that could have been a turning point as well, क्योंकि एक जो एक motivation रहता है, एक boost मिलता है ना, and we were up against CSK. That's our
CSK.
main
Like
arch
the El
rival.
Clasico.
So, and we were very close.
यार वो ऐसा हो
बहुत
जाता है
दर्द
कि
हुआ.
यार कोई मैच जीते ना जीते सीएसके के सामने जीतना है, बट वो मतलब लास्ट ओवर तक आई हैड दिस थिंग कि ओके नहीं होगा, मतलब हो जाएगा
Yeah.
एंड देन आई रिमेंबर वी क्लिकिंग अ
Sam,
वीडियो
Yeah,
एंड यू वर लाइक ओके
Exactly, but
इजी है,
it's a game
इजी
of
है.
cricket actually,
Yeah.
हारे जीते in the end cricket
बट डू यू
wins.
रिमेम्बर कि हम लोग एक्चुअली थे कि ओके नाउ वी आर विनिंग, वी एक्चुअली सेड
हमने
ओमकार कि
तो
ओमकार
winning
हमारा
selfie
वीडियो
भी ले
निकाल,
लिया
एंड
हमने.
देन वक्त पलट गया,
Yeah.
जज्बात पलट गए, सब पलट गया.
In fact, let's do one thing. Let's call the fans and ask them उनकी कौन सी favorite match थी.
Favorite is tough to
Favorite
ask.
नहीं, मतलब favorite as in.
Parth, my man, I can see already
Favorite.
looking away, Parth. It has to be, the toughest loss had to be Chennai. I'll tell you what, I'll give you a slightly positive question, Parth. Which game did you see the most promise in? Was it Chennai again?
Actually, it was the game against Chennai because that was the game where our bowling actually looked good. That was the game where we were in a tough position batting wise, and then Tilak Verma came and rescued us. So it was a good, it was kind of a redemption from the way we were batting, and then it was a good day for our bowlers as well. Unfortunately, that we lost the game, but it's mixed feelings. It was one of the most positive performances for us as a unit, but in the end, that loss hurt us the most because.
Not gonna forget it. नहीं भूल पाएंगे यार, उसको भूलेंगे नहीं, chance ही.
Also, Gaurang, I hope अभी audio proper रहेगा आपका. Tim David वापस chance मिल गया उन्हें, and we are really expecting him to smack a lot of sixes. आपकी क्या expectations है आज?
ये नहीं
yeah, it's
करना
the
था
same
यार
thing.
गौरांग.
Anyway,
सुनो को करूं.
yeah. Anyway, let's go to Kabir. Kabir, आप बताओ. I like how we haven't. We are not really scared of Butler right now because we have nothing to lose.
हाँ.
क्या कर लोगे? Century मारेगा. मार.
मेरी अभी तक थोड़ी फटी है यार.
But boys, I have one thing genuinely to ask you guys,
Yeah, yeah.
okay? I want to know what your thoughts are on
Okay,
this.
okay.
Since Butler has scored 499 runs in 8 innings with 300s, and he's on the top for the orange cap,
Yeah.
do you think Rohit Sharma might employ Bumrah, just giving him an extra over up front versus him?
रोहित पता नहीं, पर केएल राहुल ने ये टेक्स्ट किया रहेगा कि प्लीज बुमराह को दे, मुझे ऑरेंज कैप चाहिए. That's his priority in every IPL.
I think he wants to do this wearing an orange cap. I think he wants to couple
Block the noise, block the noise.
Block the noise.
Block the noise.
No, I thought you were running to, will he beat... also, guys, I want to ask you this. Do you see Joss Butler beating Kohli's record of 973? Is what it is?
Yeah.
973 odd runs. I personally think it's a milestone that is very difficult to achieve because we're halfway through the season. He's not even halfway through what he has to do to get through. I think he's 499, right?
499.
499. It's a tough call, but
Yeah.
look, stranger things have happened in cricket. He's on top of his game right now. Man, do you see that happening this season at all?
Going by the way Butler has played until now, he can. But then that's why I would really rate someone like Sachin. Like we were looking at Virat Kohli ki Sachin ka record break dega 100 centuries ka, but then we saw 3 years without a century. Similarly with Kohli, the way he scored 973, it took 14 games or maybe more than that. They had made it to the playoffs as well.
Yes.
And Kohli played consistently in all games. So Butler ko bhi wahi karna padega. Tab jakar he can get to break Kohli's record. I would love to see someone cross the 1,000 run ka barrier. More than breaking Kohli's
But you know,
record.
I'm going to be very selfish here and say I really wish. I know it's a global franchise tournament, but I really hope if it has to be broken, it's another Indian who does it.
Yeah.
Right?
I agree.
But speaking of, we have a bunch of foreigners in our team. Some of them lovely, some of them even better. Tim David being one of them. I'm not so sure. Again, it's a bit confusing to me that someone who's been consistently performing like Dewald had to be dropped for this game. I don't know if he's injured. We'll get an update soon enough. But again, a lot of promise in him. Binaisha, I want to ask you, Tim David, we saw him.
I was exactly, just seeing him play those
raining sixes.
I think I tweeted also about this particular thing because he's a hard-hitting batsman. Look at the bat sweep, the swing, and just the eyes. Exactly, the eyes, eyes on the ball, and it's magnificent. I'm happy to see him back in action today. I'm really happy to see him.
खत्म.
One more.
Now you will continue this match चालू होगा तभी ठीक है.
Now every 30 seconds, boom. But we're bowling first, so
No. Butler पे नहीं करना है भाई.
Wait, boom.
Yeah.
Then we're on the boom on the first
yeah,
we cut to the boom.
Yeah.
But guys, I'm upset with you today, यार. I asked you all where would you like to see Arjun Tendulkar bat. आप लोग ने किसी बोला ही नहीं. चलो आप नहीं बात करो, मैं fans को बुला लेता हूँ. आ जाओ भाई वापस, please come on. All right. I think our good friend is fixing his mic. I hope we get him back soon. Kabir, look, I remember discussing with you last time also it come that I think a lot of batsmen have figured out that because our pacers, and I say plural, are not performing, they're seeing out Bumrah. Do you still see him somewhere as a threat today, or do you think they'll employ the same tactic? Because I'll tell you what, this is a slightly long question, so bear with me. I don't think Joss Butler, in my humble opinion, has the patience to wait a bowler out. I think he'll back his ability. Do you think that he would probably wait and play Bumrah out, or?
I mean, I hope he smashes it, but I think the smart thing to do probably is to wait him out, because as you said, बाकी bowlers का भी उतना form नहीं चल रहा है, और आरआर की बैटिंग लाइनअप में पावर बहुत है पर डेप्थ उतनी नहीं है, तो हमें विकेट्स बचा के खेलना ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट है. इसलिए आई होप कि he plays Bumrah out and then smashes the other one.
That's really nice. In fact, it's actually good to see कि Rajasthan Royals is doing well in this season. It's not like एक आधा मैच कोई अच्छा player अच्छा कर रहा है. It's पूरा team effort लग रहा है मुझे.
True.
Last match Butler नहीं किया, फिर भी the team won. And Rajasthan Royals के fans so proud हो गए, but one guy, Shane Warne, would be so proud to know the way he's doing, the way his team is doing.
Legend. Yeah.
So if there's a message from a Royal, what would it be?
Wow.
Shane Warne, I mean, he is forever the first Royal. Forever our captain. Any RR player, any RR captain would forever take inspiration from Shane Warne. He set the path for all of our future players, and I really hope we win this one for him.
Well said, mate. Well said. And again, regardless of what team we support, I think we can all just together say that arguably one of the best cricketing minds, just a great bloke, the little I've seen of him. And I'm sure Parth will agree as well, regardless of what jersey we wear. I think just a massive loss to world cricket.
And it's beautiful to see Rajasthan Royals and MI as well posting about it. Like obviously RR will post, but MI ne bhi subah post kiya. It was such a heartwarming thing.
Yeah, but he's a
cricket
legend,
above anything.
And then to take a day and to play, I'm sure, he's looking down, smiling, and there's so much of blessings pouring up on the Rajasthan Royals team. So that picture, just behind you, it shows like, that beautiful rays. Beautiful rays, But on that note, I want to ask Parth, if Parth is still with us.
Parth is here, right here. What's up, Parth?
So, Parth, on that note, we've regularly seen that, Rajasthan Royals have been continuously picking up wickets, especially for the spinners. And at an average of around, say, 15.4 per wicket when it comes to picking up those wickets over there. So do you think that, you know, Yuzi and Ashwin are still going to use their spin tactics today against Mumbai, or Mumbai is going to be successful and dominate, especially between 7 to 15 overs?
Let me just tell one thing, that our captain is the same guy who captains these guys in the
Yes.
international
Yeah.
series.
Yes.
So Rohit Sharma definitely has done his homework, and he will come with a good plan to tackle Yuzi Chen and Ashwin. Of course, if in my personal opinion, if you are playing Yuzi Chen, play it slowly. Let his overs pass by. It's fine if you don't score runs off Chen. But Ashwin is someone who we can tackle on, because we have a good middle order in Kyron Pollard, Daniel Sams, and Tim David.
Yeah.
If these two guys, if these three guys come to hit the ball, we can easily see a total of 220 plus as well.
यार डरा रहे हो यार पार्थ डरा रहे हो यार आप 220 बोल के उधर ही मैं डर गई like 220 is too much but पार्थ if at all
guys have that power. These three guys have that kind of power. If they do come and back together in form, then these three can do wonders, whether it's a slow track or a fast track.
यार फिर भी पावर प्ले में कितना like what do you think कि कितने विकेट्स जाने चाहिए so that you know we can like figure it out कि okay next innings में we can figure it out कि okay इसने for example अगर फर्स्ट 6 ओवर्स में अगर पावर प्ले में समझ 4 विकेट चले जाते हैं so we'll figure it out सेकंड इनिंग्स में कि कितना करना है what do you think
In my opinion, when we are bowling first, so power play, our main aim should be to get Butler and Samson. These two guys we should get them out. So even if we are 2 wickets, but if these two main guys are getting out, then I'm fine with it. 3-4 wicket आगे जितना भी गिरे, that's a bonus for us.
Yeah, fair enough. I think that's a good point. But look, we have to remember with Joss Butters, there's another amazing youngster by the name of Devdutt Padikkal. Kabir, this question's for you, mate, because of course he's your boy. I think interesting fact that Bumrah has probably got the better of him more often than not. But this is not the Bumrah of old, and I still stand by the fact that I think Bumrah is not bowling badly. They're seeing him off. They're very happy taking him off for 8 runs and over. And there we go. It's 4 innings. Wow, he's just conceded 12 runs, got him out twice. These are fantastic numbers. These are literally test match strike rate numbers. Economy is fantastic. And look, like I said, I think this season could be a different story because there is no pressure from the other end. I can imagine if this was the case with Bolt steaming down the other end. And Mitch McClanahan said, right?
Yeah.
Two overseas bowlers idly, which means Bumrah got the later overs. 2 bowlers, one with just sheer shock and awe pace, and then one who can swing the ball, you know, make it dance around.
We tried that last match, but then eventually we gave 40 runs. Like if you see.
Riley Meredith?
Yeah, Riley
You can't
and
compare
Sams.
them to
We gave 40,
a Mitch
45.
McClanahan or but no, you're 100% right, and I completely agree with you. But I don't think you see a Timal Mills or a Riley Meredith or you know even Daniel Sams. अगर उनका ये आप देखो stats or numbers or economy rate or strike rate, it's nothing compared to what the Mitch McClanahan used to have, जो Trent Bolt लेके आते थे. So I think the idea what you're saying is right. Execution में थोड़ी सी कमी हो रही है, पानी हो रही है.
But you know, आपने obviously Trent Bolt के बारे में अभी बोला, obviously he had slightly a bit of a niggle, and उसके बाद जब भी उनका comeback हुआ, तभी 3 मैच में शायद wicket-less गए. तो कहीं ना कहीं लगता है कि you know Trent Bolt का एक setback MI के लिए comeback होगा.
बिल्कुल. I think it is arguably the one spot we are missing out on the most is that overseas fast bowler जो Jofra, my Jofra, जो come soon. But I still think मेरे को नहीं लगता है कि किसी को अभी लगा होगा कि ये season हम इतना below par खेलेंगे. लगा होगा कि चलो we might. I remember discussing with you Kunal कि if we reach 4th, it's a fighting chance because after that is on your day जो जैसे perform करता है. तो वो तो अभी खैर सपना ही रह गया अधूरा.
फिलहाल the problem has been कि 2018 में same situation में थे in terms of team composition I would say to some extent, but the difference was कि तभी के जो experience थे, be it Rohit, QD के, Pollard, they were performing. वो chip in कर रहे थे, not chip in, sorry, they were actually performing.
Handsomely performing.
They were contributing a lot, and that is why जो youngsters उनपे pressure नहीं था. अभी क्या हो रहा है? पहले 2-3 ओवर्स में 2 विकेट जाते हैं, फिर ब्रेविस और तिलक के ऊपर हम लोग एक्सपेक्ट करें कि यू हैव टू प्ले सेंसिबल
एंकर्स रोल बच्चों से एंड छोटी सी बच्ची ओके व्हाट आई थिंक
and but then again the pressure comes back on Surya to then stay till the end and finish the game. So I think here again I've mentioned time and again.
Would you like to see the reverse role swapped where you would ideally, and I remember you said this last game that you would love to see Sky playing the role of the anchor. and then let खैर we're getting too ahead of ourselves क्योंकि पहले अपनी bowling है हम लोग इतना excited हो गए कि चलो ये सब छोड़ दो bowling तो कर ही लेंगे हम कैसे भी उसके बाद batting में तोड़ना नहीं कि look I'm going to come back to the bowling options and look I see Surya Kumar will open the bowling with Tim. I'm kidding, guys. Ishan Kishan has to open the bowling. But no, look, Bumrah, Riley, I really would love to see. Ritik Shaukin was actually very good last game.
That's correct.
Right?
He did not take any wickets, but yeah.
Very impressive young bowler, you know, gets that added bit of flight. Though he's short, you know, as I said, he builds his muscles and he comes back after a season or two. We'll see him getting more flight. We'll see him, you know, getting that eye length of the batsman slightly below par. So, you know, the wicket-taking ability comes back more.
In fact, Tilak can also bowl. जो हम लोग बोल रहे थे.
Rama.
Tilak. Yeah, sorry, Tilak. Yeah. So actually, he can also bowl. I was actually hoping कि Brevis रहेगा तो वो भी bowl कर सकता है. But Tim can.
Tim.
So
and remember in our interview he said,
yeah,
I love chucking a few pies. He's so humble, man. He didn't even say I'm a bowler. Yeah. But look, again, a lot of bowling options, and I think depth in batting is a little bit of a problem. But I really want to see Tilak. We've seen a lot of his nets. Like MRTV puts up a few videos. I don't know if you guys follow of him bowling. He's got good solid action. Yeah, but speaking of a good solid action, Arjun Tendulkar. I keep coming back to him. That pacer. Oh my God, it's just amazing. Right, let's quickly bring the fans on before the players come on and see what they have to say, get a few reactions.
Predicting.
All right, Kabir, mate, what would you reckon would be a good first innings total since your boys are up to bat?
I would say around 180, 190 should be good enough considering our bowling.
And considering our batting, unfortunately, I have to say it with a stone in my heart. And I love that when other people used to get so defensive last season, now it's become a aa jao. I mean, we have to
we have nothing to lose.
We have nothing to lose. Yeah. So 180, 190 you reckon. Parth, would you agree with him? 180, 190 is a good first innings total, especially with a weak batting.
I think this is the pitch which we are playing in is a used pitch, and anyways the tournament has been going on for long. So I think the wicket will be slower. So anything around 160, 165 will be good enough to defend the total.
Okay.
Fair enough. But Parth, who are you placing your hopes on?
Team-wise or player-wise?
Both.
No.
I mean, with the color of your jersey, I know you're obviously going to say, am I, my man?
But even team-wise, you know, it's a mixed feeling because we are paying a tribute to Shane Warne. Any other day, any other team, I would have deeply wanted Rajasthan to win the game. But I'm sorry, Kabir, it's Mumbai playing, so I have to go Mumbai Indians, and plus it's our captain's birthday. But player-wise, you know, Rajasthan is known for its spin bowling prowess. So I'll bank on Surya Kumar Yadav because he's the best player of spin which we have. So my hopes are on Surya Kumar Yadav. He's my captain for Team 11 as well.
Kabir, do you want to reply to that, buddy?
Yeah.
Oh, my man. Well said, well said. And literally asked Samiksha, she had a lovely comment. I'm like, 1 second, hold up. Kabir, do you want to reply to Parth? Do you have anything to say, buddy?
I want to say, पिछली बार जो गेम था चहल की हैट्रिक याद करो और देखो.
Good point.
सूर्य कुमार शामिल हो.
No. Wait, this is what we do at MI Live. I mean, we love MI, but we have to respect the other players, and a great performance is a great standout performance. And yeah, man, Yuzi, I think you guys arguably have the strongest Indian spin duo probably in the history of the IPL, yaar.
Parth, कार्तिकेय का डेब्यू हो रहा है तो मतलब क्या एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हो? 3-4 विकेट चटकारने किसी ने.
I'm actually happy with Mumbai bringing Karthikeya. He's, if I'm not wrong, he's a left-arm bowler.
Orthodox, yes.
He's a spinner. He's a spinner more so. And since I said pitches will be acting slow, so I won't be surprised if he takes 2 wickets or something like that.
Yeah, but I think that's a very good point you brought out here. You know, the pitches getting slow. Yes, the pitches will get slow as the season passes. And of course, spinners will come into form even more over here. But do you think, you know, MI's top order, especially the top 6 at this point, has the capability to, you know, take them on?
Yeah.
Mumbai, you see on paper, they are the best. Top 6, I mean, they are inexperienced, but when they can go on, they can play. We have seen how Rohit Sharma and Ishan Kishan can bat. They have shown us for the Indian side. They have shown us in the past. It's just about clicking on in that particular day. So I hope today they do get back in the form because our main problem in batting in the past 2-3 games has been the opening combination. Right. If our openers can get to even a 50-50 partnership in the power play, then I will be very happy with that.
Fantastic, buddy. You know what's really scaring me? I think you have a calendar ka paper that's flying behind you. I keep thinking someone is looking and looking back. But guys, if you want to be featured on the last segment of our show, you remember the hashtag #MISliceOpinion, and you can be featured here, and of course win a lot of fun merchandise and win a lot of fun stuff. So please don't forget to use the amazing hashtag #MISliceMoment. And this is me saying bye bye. And hopefully this smile does not go anywhere when we come back after the first innings. Take care, bye-bye. And wait, hold up! Do it.
I did it like I did it, ऐसे, but
Quickly, come on, do it.
Ganpati Bappa!
Moria!